G'day there, how are you? Diesel here from Getting Around Oz, camper trailer travelling. And thanks for joining the video. A little bit of a catch up on this one. So it's officially been 4 years this month being July, that's coming up. So I want to give you a bit of an update. At the end of the day, our life circumstances have changed, and I guess it's time for change, to be honest with you. And a couple other bits and pieces I'll go through, but I'll try and explain everything I can on this video. If you haven't already, get yourself a coldie, get stuck in. Let's get into it. Alrighty, 4 years. I guess I'll give you a quick backstory, and I'm going to try and keep it as brief as I can. I don't want to be here flapping my gums all bloody afternoon, but yeah, 4 years since we aired our first video. I think it was late July we did that, and for those of you who don't know, all this wasn't the plan, to be honest with you. We had a dream trip around the country we were going to do, and I wanted to create something, or two things I wanted to do. The first thing was I wanted to record it because I want to capture the memories, but I also thought about trying to create a channel, a YouTube channel, but the idea was it was just going to be a private channel which I'd give family and friends the links to, and I'd make some videos of our trip essentially, and try and share the good times. I have had a bit of a background. My dad used to video tape game sport and live things that we did, and I thought that would be pretty cool to do, and try and take our loved ones on the journey. But and I guess I didn't realise this at the time, I created the public page, the Facebook page, Instagram page. I'd never used Instagram before. I hadn't been on Facebook for about 15 years, so I didn't know how it changed and what it could do. But turned out the Facebook page, it took off. It was really popular, which I didn't expect, but I guess it kind of opened my eyes up to what we could actually offer people. And once we completed the trip, I had already recorded everything, and it was obvious we were had something going with people. So end up sort of making some videos, and it kind of one thing led to another. I actually really enjoyed it. It was it's always been a hobby, not so much a lifestyle, but it's definitely something I've enjoyed doing in my downtime. But it's also been a motivation to do these things, which is obviously great for the soul, so to speak. And 4 years later, geez, a lot's happened in that time. A lot of fantastic things have happened. There's obviously some amazing memories that I look back at, from time to time, and it's been a pretty wild ride. And I guess I've got to thank you, whether no matter what degree that you've supported us, whether it's watching videos on the socials, comments, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's all been really cool, and it's gave us some great opportunities. So so thank you for that. It's not something I ever expected to be. I think we're over 5,000 subs now, and I think it's 6,500 on Facebook and 4,000 on Instagram, and I've got to meet quite a few of you, which is fantastic as well. So that I'm really thankful for. There's really no way I can put it into words, and it's just bloody fantastic, and I really appreciate it, and we really appreciate it. That's for sure, because you've given us opportunities that we'd never dreamt of getting, that's for sure. So sorry, I'm just reading off the notes here on my phone. So end of the day, our life circumstances have changed since we started out. The first couple of years were kind of free to do what we needed to do, travel where we wanted to travel, and do whatever we wanted to do, really, with the channel and with the camping and traveling stuff in our personal life. But our circumstances have changed, and obviously we got a family member that's not doing too well. It's been a fairly tough couple of years, to be fair, and we're not sure where that sits going forward, to be honest with you. We've had a couple of big trips this year and last year, and it's made travelling hard to do, to be honest with you. When we have to travel across the country for personal reasons, it doesn't leave a lot of room financially to travel, whether that's around Australia or whether that's overseas. And I've always had a passion for travelling around the country and camping and those types of things, but Anita is obviously really keen to travel overseas, and I share that passion and I share that passion with her, and we're keen to take the kids. Sometimes that's just how life goes, and you just got to play the cards you're dealt. So it's time for a change, and we've kind of already changed with what's been going on the channel probably the last 2 months. I remember we took, I think it was 4 or 5 weeks away. Again, that was just because of personal life stuff, and I've kind of found a better balance now, I think. And while it's not what I really want to do, kind of having to take a step back, essentially. So kind of the cycle from here on in will be until, it might change depending on what happens coming up, but every second week is when I'm looking to share camping videos or camping or traveling videos. So I do have a trip that we did in April that's going to start today, Wednesday, next Saturday. So this video will be going live on Saturday, hopefully, and then next Saturday we're actually going to start with that trip. But every second week I think is the best suit for our life at the moment, so to speak. But I also want to do some other things, and in the off weeks I still want to do just some different videos, whether it's sharing information about the build, different gear that we got. We've actually got some new brand partnerships coming up, which is really exciting for the channel. Again, that's because of you. You've gotten behind us, and companies want to bloody work with us, which is fantastic. So yeah, look, there's just a few different things I want to do coming up, and I feel like if I'm just doing the camping videos every week, I can kind of do some other things, but it's all going to be camping related, whether it's regardless of what it is. So I hope you understand, and I felt like I've tried in the past to maybe do camping videos, sort of back to back, and then do some other things. But I reckon breaking it up, what's going on, and then if you're interested in seeing all these other bits and pieces, you can do that too. So that covers that off. Health update. So if you missed the video I did a little while ago regarding my heart issues, so there is still one test that needs to be done that's booked in, I think it's a couple of months time. I think it's arrhythmia or whatever. Basically it's an irregular heartbeat, which essentially what that means is, I might have 1, 2, 3, 4 beats, but just after that 4th beat there's another little beat, and then there's a break before it picks up again. So that was causing me a few concerns and some nervous times for myself and for the family, which wasn't ideal. But cut out caffeine, energy drinks and those types of things. I don't drink anything. Coffee, don't drink any of that. Regards to what I drink, I've obviously cut down drinking. If I'm drinking bourbon, I'm drinking caffeine-free bourbon as well. So that's essentially, it was adrenaline that was bringing on, the irregular heartbeats and what was going on there. So looking after myself, taking, eating a bit better and those types of things has definitely helped. I haven't sort of really experienced too many concerns recently. So just a bit better life balance, stress and tension and those types of things, you know, sets it off as well. So I feel like I've had a better grasp on those things and better balance in my life recently, which has helped that. So that's all looking pretty positive at the moment, but we'll see what happens in the test in a couple of months, but so far going well. So what's coming up? The trip series will start next weekend, like I mentioned. There's a couple of brand partnerships, well, a few brand partnerships that we started up. So we've been on the trip that's coming up. We tried out a few bits of gear on the trip as well. So now that I've done the trip, I can give you, essentially we've got sort of 3 to 6 months use and a few different things. I can actually give you a good idea of what things have been like as well. There's some partnerships starting that are coming up as well, which is pretty exciting. So they'll probably come up somewhere in the next couple of months there. So there's quite a few exciting things. There's some deals and discounts, that they're offering for us to pass on as well. So there's a bit in it for you as well. So 2 more things to go. Next one was the Patreon channel. So you would have seen the start and the finish of the videos. I have the information there. We do have a free trial. I'm going to keep that going, to be honest with you. So I think it's a 7-day free trial, but essentially for $10 a week, or I think it's $7 a week or $4 a week, you can contribute to us essentially. Between YouTube or watching the ads on YouTube and the Patreon stuff, it's what's paying for us to be able to keep going with this. I'll be completely honest with you, the money, the trips that we've had to do essentially is, what we can afford to do in a year, I'll be honest with you. But those of you that have jumped on and support us and continue to support us, you're the reason that I can keep doing this, and I can go camping like I am this weekend as well. So thank you. And if you want to jump on, check it out. It's a free chance really, but at a minimum, there's an extra video a week, sometimes 2, sometimes 3, but they're kind of different sort of behind the scenes videos and different bits and pieces that kind of don't work for the mainstream of the channel, but I really enjoy it. And you tend to find out ahead of time what's going on as well. Thank you to those of you that have jumped on there and continue to support us. It's awesome. Lastly, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. The fact that I can still do this, the money from the channel is coming in to allow me to keep doing this. Camping is great for my soul. It's great for mental health. Everyone should bloody do it. It's even being out here today, and the weather's getting a bit better here the next few days, so I can actually get out here and enjoy this and take a breather. And I guess I'll be upfront with you as well regarding discount codes and affiliate links. Some we make money from, some we don't. We don't make a lot of money, to be honest with you, but if you're ever looking to buy from any of the companies that we're on, if you use a discount, at the very least it tells them that I played a part in your buying decision, so they might want to do more stuff with me, even though they're not giving any money. And let me know in the comments, any thoughts you've had or any suggestions you got on anything, anything you would love to see coming up. Let me know. I'll have a crack at it at some spot there. I've got quite a few ideas and quite a few videos ready to go over the next 2 months essentially. So if you got this far in the video and you're not subscribed, hit the button, get around us. We've got plenty more to come. I'm Diesel for Getting Around Oz, Camper Trailer Traveling. We'll catch the next one. Hooroo.